The factory shootout in robocoproguecity is without a doubt one of the most challenging parts of the game, especially if you play in extreme, which is the hardest difficulty. If you're frustrated with having to reload this phase over and over again because you keep dying, don't worry, I'll show you pretty much a guarantee where you can beat these droids on the highest difficulty. And for those who want to take the risk and speed things up a little bit, I will also share some tips to keep in mind if you want to get past this hassle. But to start with the tactical route of dealing with these droids, now this is the safest way, although in the first round or two you could probably get away being a bit more aggressive, but we'll go over that later. First thing to keep in mind is to be on the lookout for health charges, as they're all over the place and for reasons you're going to be needing them, so keep an eye out in case you run out of them, which most likely you will. As soon as this mission starts, you want to go ahead and make your way to the top stair of this factory where the arrow is pointing at as fast as possible, as this specific location will provide two covers that are going to be crucial to survive the relentless droid assaults. Again, feel free to grab some health charges from the surroundings if you have slots left.
Delivery. UEDs? They're already functional? Mr. Becker bragged about them during my onboarding. I'll try to find something that can help.
Now that you arrive here, you want to stay here and make the droids come to you by small numbers or by one. This is really how you're going to eliminate them in an orderly fashion without having all of them fire at you at the same time in an open space. Be sure to not linger too long when you're targeted by the sniper, which is indicated by the red light. Just slowly move a bit away from the cover to target one droid at a time and slowly reduce their numbers until they're all gone. Once you have the bots stop coming to this side of the cover, you want to go ahead and move to the other covers, which is right at your left, and the other droids will be making their way as well to that side, so you may want to switch between the two depending on your circumstance until you have completely gotten rid of all of them within the first round. Now, after the first round, there is going to be a few seconds break period in which there will be dialogues between the characters, and this is really your time to move out quick and gather any health charges from the surrounding if you need them. And this is also where I'll show you the third cover point, which also happen to have an OCP chest that grants you health charges as well. Now, you can maybe get through this whole mission using just the first two covers, but I find that moving to different points help more in terms of the visual you have on the incoming droids. So regarding that, it's totally up to you. Again, same tactic, and once you get past this round, it's really the same routine. If you need health charges, you can go ahead and jump down to grab some and make your way back to any of the cover, or I'll show you a third cover, which is a garage that will only open after the first round or two. If I remember, I think it's after the first two. It should be the first two regardless. It's really the same thing with this cover as well, and once you complete the third round, that is it, and you just have to walk upstairs to talk to the droid madman to complete the mission. For those of you who want to speed things up, what you can do is dominate the first round completely by engaging the droids using your punch, which basically one-shots them and you can also throw gasolines, tanks, and those EMP-like devices right at them, also one-shot them as well. Once again, be very wary of the sniper, as they will be your doom. If you do not pay attention, afterward you can risk it even more by doing more direct combat, but after the first round, honestly, things heat up and it becomes increasingly more difficult to stay alive, as you will have multiple droids with snipers and machine guns. So I would personally just follow the first method after you completed the first round using more direct combats.
Resisting arrest. Surrender. Don't get excited. This was just a warm-up.
Robocop, I got something. A headless UED will start shooting other droids. It's a bug that ended a presentation in front of the OCP board.